need to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The word, you said nivritta, abhinna nivritti, upadana karanam. Is there any, I thought you gave me another meaning for the word nivritti earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. So the word is not nivritti there. It is called nimitta.
Nimitta, I'm sorry. Nimitta.
Yeah. The word nivritti doesn't come here.
Nimitta.
Nimitta karana. Correct.
You gave a different meaning to that.
Yeah. So nimitta has different meanings. And one meaning is what we are using here, which is the maker of something. Maker. Nimitta. The intelligent maker. That is the meaning of the word nimitta. Intelligent maker. Earlier we gave some other definitions, right? Nimitta matram bhava savya sachin, we said.
Correct. Yeah.
So, nimitta matram bhava. May you, it seems like an opposite meaning. It's like an opposite meaning, right? Because you don't consider yourself to be the actor of all these things.
Right.
Things are happening and you are just an instrument.
Correct.
You're an instrument, nimitta. So in a way, here also same meaning, right? Because instrument. Because instrument of creation. That is the way to take it. Instrument of creation. There, the instrument is being highlighted and say, hey, you are just an instrument. Don't take yourself to be the author. Don't take yourself to be the doer. You do your duty and nothing will stick to you. No papam, no punyam. So like that he says. So yeah, two different contexts, two different meanings.
Okay. The same word.
Same word, yes.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is, you said Ichha Shakti for Sattva, Kriya Shakti for Rajas, and what about, Jnana Shakti for Sattva, Kriya Shakti for Rajas, and what do you for Tamas?
Yeah. So I use the word Dravya Shakti for Tamas. Okay? Dravya Shakti. And so Ichha Shakti. See, Ichha Shakti can come under any category. Ichha born of ignorance is tamas. Ichha born of ignorance is tamas. Ichha born of jnanam is jnana shakti, sattva. So a desire, that's why a mature person, a desire of a mature person will be sattvic, will be a blessing to him, to her, to this family. Correct? Whereas ajnanam, one who is ignorant, then that person's desires are going to be gross desires. And so that gross means tamas. So ichha can be in any category. This is one way of looking at it. The other way of saying is, ichha itself is born of ajnanam. Any ichha, doesn't matter, born of ajnanam. And if you look at it from an absolute sense, then ichha will be tamas.
Okay.
Because when jnanam is there, when atma jnanam is there, then really there is no desire for anything. If I am the whole, then what kind of desire I can have? The desire cannot be there. But the other desires like, that can be there in the mind will continue to be there. And those are all just, by the way, vyavaharika. So therefore, that ichha, if you look at it that way, then ichha will be considered as tamas.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So just so that I didn't want to bring that topic there, and that's why I use Dravya Shakti. Swami Paramarthanandaji uses the word Dravya Shakti.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last question is karma is also in order of Ishvara, and phala apeksha is also in order of Ishvara. Am I right?
Can you repeat the question, Prasad?
Karma theory is an order of Ishvara, and phala apeksha is also an order of Ishvara.
And define what phala apeksha is.
Okay, you do puja or you do whatever it is, and you ask for an apeksha, whatever you have in your mind. And whether he grants it or not, you ask. So that is also an order of Ishvara?
Yeah. So,
Is karma an order of Ishvara?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, so the question is, overall, is karma an order of Ishvara? Does karma fall within the order of Ishvara? I think that is the question. And all the related, and that's one question. And then the karma phala, that is our actions and results that we get, including punya papam.
Yeah.
Is that within the order of Ishvara? Yeah, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Because nothing is outside the order of Ishvara. And karma, we say karma theory. But really speaking, it's not theory. Why it's not theory? Because I know I worked hard for exams and I still did not pass. That experience is also there. Because if karma was not there, then the result must be exactly proportional to the effort I put in. And the result does not seem to be in proportion. In fact, it's going in negative proportion. The more I study, it looks like I'm getting less. What is going on here? Then we have to invoke a factor. And that factor is karma. So for us, karma is real. Or the opposite also experience is there. And I didn't do anything and suddenly I get a lottery. And without any effort, things happened. And I got a call for an interview and I hardly even spoke to him. Somewhere I met and he calls me for an interview. I didn't even send him my resume. My God. This is, how many resumes we have sent, especially those of us who have struggled to find jobs. Hundreds, thousands. I used to make a big spreadsheet full of, those days, no spreadsheet also. In a piece of paper, I used to write down who I wrote, where does he work, what's his title, what's his telephone number, when did I write to him, when did I talk to him, when should I call him next. Like this, meticulously, I used to maintain a list. Big list, and then leafing through these papers. What is my next duty? 2 weeks have happened. Should I call anybody? Because very difficult in those days. Some 93, 4, 5 and all. Job market is very tight in the US. So much effort, very little result. And very little effort, fantastic result. So this karma, therefore, we don't say it's any theory anymore. It is pratyaksham. We can see it daily. It's working. It's working. So karma explains what you cannot explain otherwise. This is the way to look at karma. Okay. And therefore it is, and because the karma belongs to me, the karma was gained by me. Okay. Gained by me, by my own past actions. And there is an order, there is a relationship between what I did. So if I stole somebody's money, then of course the visible drishtapalam is, okay, I got some money and that fellow lost the money. That fellow is sad. I am happy now because I am now richer by so many rupees. All this happened, but Shastram says, wait a minute, this money doesn't belong to you and you caused hurt. Therefore, you're going to gain some papam. Some force which will get you a negative result later on. Right? This is papam. It is sitting in my bank account, karma bank account. So this law is very much operating. And so that phala that you are seeking when you pray, is going to come. The prayer is an act also. Remember, prayer is an act. We have to understand this very clearly. Prayer is an action and no action can be without a result. Okay, remember that. It may not be clear to me what result I got from what prayer I did. That connection may not be clear to me. These kinds of connections we can't make. But the fact that I prayed, and prayer is an action, and it is an action which has a punya karma, which will yield fruit somehow. Within the overall complete laws, all laws are operating. And because I may have some papa there, the papa is pushing its way, and the punya also is pushing its way. And what comes out, we don't know. And so when I am rowing the boat in the river, and the river could be flowing nicely, and it is taking me without even, all I do like this, and I can go 5 feet. Or I am rowing against the flow of the river, and I have to keep on pushing, and every time I push, the moment I sleep, it just takes me back, and I seem to have to put a lot of effort. This is exactly how karma works. Exactly how it works. So that entire order we accept as Ishvara's order. And you can influence it. How you can influence it? By doing punya karma. So helping others is a punya karma. Somebody who needs help, I will provide that help. Somebody who needs to know mathematics, learn mathematics, needs a tutor, I will go put myself in that shoes and I will teach. So all this punya karma is there. And that punya karma will now what? Is going to add to the punya account. And so that is my way of influencing the outcome of my karma. Correct? And prayer is also part of that action. And anything that comes is also prayer is also part of the action, which is part of the law and part of the order. And the result that is produced from all my actions is also part of that same law or same set of laws called karma. So karma cannot be disproved. And even though we can see karma at work, we can't prove it also. We can't prove it. Correct? But we can't disprove it. Very clear, can't disprove it. Why did this child die when she was 2 years old? What did she do? Please tell me. The mother asked the question. What did she do? Why did God not take me instead of the child? So the only explanation for this question is karma. Only explanation. So Swamiji used to say, Indians are sane despite all the problems in India because of karma. Because of karma. Okay. Because there are too many reasons to become insane. And we say, okay, so we will do our best. And some karma is working against us sometimes. And of course, sometimes it works very well also, like our election results. And so we are saying, yeah, we believe in karma, we believe in Ishvara, we will work hard, and we are happy to take whatever comes. Whatever comes, we will be happy to take. This is the attitude given by the karma, by the karma buddhi. Punya papa buddhi is called Shraddha.
So that is an order of Ishvara then.
Perfect order of Ishvara. Very much an order of Ishvara, just like every other science you have in mind. Every radiology, thisology, thatology, psychology, everything is order, and this karma also is part of the order. Very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Prasad.
Okay. So, Brahma Satyam. So we are nothing but, we are none other than Brahman. So it is just Brahman, right? You said Maya is Anadi, yes. But every jiva tries to gain knowledge to remove ignorance. So every one of them. So, I mean, if it is Anadi, then where is exactly this ignorance? Is it in each individual? But it is Anadi, you said already. So in other words, where is the locus of this ignorance?
Good, good. So where is the locus of ignorance? And yeah, so Maya is Anadi. Let's see what are the Maya is Anadi. What about Jiva? What about Jiva? Anadi or not? Prasad.
So which comes first? Like you already said, the chicken and egg example already. So that's where the problem is. So yeah.
Right. It's not that big of a problem because Maya is Anadi. See, Jiva, the fact that Jiva is there shows that Ajnanam also was there. Ajnanam was there. If Ajnanam was not there, then Jiva would not be there. Jiva as an ignorant being would not have been there. Correct? Therefore, the Ajnanam has to have a beginning. Ajnanam must be there. Ajnanam must be Anadi. Jiva is Anadi. And where is Ajnanam means? Ajnanam will be there where Jnanam will be there. Where can knowledge be there? If you ask. Knowledge can be there only, knowledge can be gained only by an intelligent being, conscious being. And therefore, that is where there can be Ajnanam also. Means, where the possibility of knowledge is there only Ajnanam can be. So, we don't say Ajnanam is the absence of knowledge. We don't say Ajnanam is the absence of knowledge. Okay? Knowledge must be there, but not manifest yet in the mind of the jiva. Not manifest. So, that is Ajnana. Therefore, Ajnanam is Anadi, 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 and then what happens to Ajnanam? Ajnanam has an end. Jnanam, when Jnanam takes place, Ajnanam ends. Therefore, Ajnanam is beginningless but has an end. Jiva is beginningless but has an end. Okay? This is the view of the Shastra.
Yeah, but so if I go back, it could be in Brahman because we are Brahman, but it cannot be in Brahman, obviously, right? The ignorance cannot be in Brahman.
Ignorance cannot be in Brahman means what? What is the meaning of the statement? What are you
Well,
saying?
Yeah. So the beginningless is the existence. So it's just the existence, right? Whether we talk about
Yes.
ignorance or knowledge, so beginningless is the existence. So the existence has incorporated the ignorance within it.
Yes. Ignorance is sustained by Brahma, just like Jnanam is sustained by Brahma. Brahma will sustain anything. Brahma doesn't stop anything from happening. Okay. Ignorance also is possible. If knowledge is possible, ignorance is possible. It's like two sides of the coin. You can't have one side without the other side. And that metal, silver metal or this stainless steel doesn't care. It just supports both. Both sides. It doesn't have any, this one, what do you call it? In Sanskrit, there is a word for it. Partiality. Paksham. So it doesn't take any paksham. So that is how it works. Okay.
So we cannot fix the locus as such. It is anadi.
Yeah. So locus, when you say Ajnanam is Brahma. Brahma is not Ajnanam. Ajnanam is Brahma. Brahma is not Ajnanam. Like wave is water, water is not wave. Water is without being wave also water is. Water can be wave also. Water cannot have the quality of waveness. If it has the quality of waveness, then I can't drink water in a glass of like this. Because then the waves all over. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Because wave, water means wave. That's the way to. That is the truth. That is the truth. Water doesn't resist waveness. Water doesn't resist being a drop. Water doesn't resist anything. It just is. Water always is. What manifests? Anything can manifest. Droplet can manifest. Drop can manifest. Wave can manifest. Tsunami can manifest. Anything can manifest. Water doesn't. Water is impartial. So Ajnanam also like that. Jnanam is like that. Anything you talk about is like that. And Jnanam, Ajnanam possible only in a mind, human mind. Not possible. It's where a stone, it doesn't apply to a stone. Because a particular upadhi is needed. An entity called the mind which can think of all these things, which has ability to think, is needed. And only in any case, the jiva is the one that ponders about these things, not the stone. So we are okay with that.
Say conscious being, you can say conscious being, or just the jiva.
Yeah. Consciousness has to be manifest as a thinking being, a conscious being. And if conscious being, plants, trees are there also conscious, but their the manifestation of the consciousness is to a very limited extent. So they are not self-aware. And if at all they are self-aware, maybe slightly self-aware, enough to recognize threats. Enough to recognize threats and protect oneself. That's all. Beyond that, self-awareness is not there even for animals. Yeah. Good. Name, go ahead.
Yeah, so just a few comments. So whenever we ask questions like, say for example, what is the locus of ignorance, or when did the universe begin? So all of these questions are actually, aren't they like just dependent on the existence of space and time? Because the mind is so used to thinking in terms of space and time, we need the help of these models to transcend. Uh, am I correct in saying that?
Correct, exactly. So I'll repeat the question. So for the benefit of everybody. And so James' question is this. The minute you say where, you already assume space. You assume space. Given space, tell me where Brahman is located, tell me where Ajnanam is located. Like that you're asking. That's what he's saying. But Shastram is saying the question where itself has not come up yet. The where you can ask only when you have an idea of space. If space is given, then I can ask where in this space. Where is America? Where is India? You can point to the space globe and then you say this is America, this is India. Given space, you can point to space, point to various parts of space. When, you say, when did Jiva begin its life? Very popular question. We all want to know our origin, because we have struggled, we write our date of birth and all forms we fill up and January 27th, 1943 or 1972, whatever, we write all these things. So it's so deeply entrenched in our mind. When? So the Shastram, like James said an important point. He said, we need these models to take us out of this time-space mindset. To make us think, wait a minute, you can't ask the question when. We are talking about something where when itself did not, the question of when itself did not arise. And we have a model of deep sleep and all that. Well, time doesn't exist. For us at least, time doesn't exist. That shows that, time is a creation of the human mind. The projection of the human mind. Correct. So, yeah. So next statement he is going to say, Tataha Akashaha Sambhutaha. We will talk about it next class. And we're just coming to that space-time concept.
Okay.
Good. It's amazing how our rishis and all thought about all this. And they said, this is the most important thing. And for us, it feels like it's so abstract and what is the use of all this? Time and space. Is it going to help me really? So yeah, they say, this is what helps you. That's what they say. So, good. Nice discussion. All right. So we will meet next week.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaykumarji.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Jaykumarji.
Namaste. Thank you, Jaykumarji.
Sure. So you can pause the recording.
Yeah.